now tuning in another episode of Streets to Success podcast with Frank, Jalil, and we got a very, very special guest rooted here in Philadelphia. We got Core in the building. Core, how you feeling?
Young 79, you already know how we doing it, man. Streets to Success, let's get it.
You already know, man.
Hell yeah.
So thanks for coming. I'm one of the most important. You feel
Thanks
me?
for making the time.
Yeah.
You mean? So basically, we just start off from where you came from, your upbringing, what you went through, and all different types of adversities to get you over the hump, to get you to the point that you at right now. You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah. So
You mean?
I come from like uptown Mount Airy,
Okay.
like the Mount Airy section. I was from like birth to like I was probably like 13, 12. I had lived up there. My mom had got locked up. My mom used to be in the streets like super heavy. Like she'd sell drugs a little bit, be on drugs a little bit. She just be in the mix, just doing a lot for real. And my pop was like the total opposite.
Okay.
You feel me? So he was like, go to work 9 to 5. You feel me? One of them type joints. And when my mom got locked up, I had to basically move with my pop in Northeast. You feel what I'm saying? Probably like the Castor and McGee, the Tarkin area, Summerdale. I had to move up there from 12 to like 18. So the whole time I'm in Northeast, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, you feel me? It's kind of different. Like, all right, so I want to make sure I break it down. When I was living in Northeast, I was in a super. All right, so when I was living uptown with my mom, she was more like my best friend, right? It wasn't no structure. She wasn't strict. It wasn't. I could stay out to 3 a.m. at 11, you feel me, years old. When she got locked up, I had to move to Northeast. I kind of went to a home that was like super structured, strict. We all ate dinner at the same time, 6, 7 o'clock. We went on family vacations. We did this, we did that, right? But I was still like feeling like I was missing a void from my mom. So I say all that to say, because when I moved to the East, my dad basically was like, yo, I'm going to change your whole life around and you can't see your mom. So saying that made me want to see her more, right?
Yeah.
It's all going to make sense because from 12 to 18, that was in the back of my mind, like, yo, I got to go back up there. My childhood friends up there, da-da-da-da-da. I'm still holding on to something when I was 12 years old, you feel me? Even though I'm 16, 17 now, and I'm holding on to something of when I was 12. Like, bro, I ain't see my friends because he wouldn't even let me forget seeing my mom. He wouldn't even let me go to the neighborhood.
Not even on the weekends?
No,
Go back on the weekend, nothing?
It had to be supervised visits to where they have a police officer there while me and my mom talking in the room. My mom is like, yo, we never got to see each other if he going to do that. You feel me? One of them joints. Like, I'd rather not deal with it. We can't even talk. If you got a police officer right there, though, on the humbug joint. So.
Was that court like stipulated?
Yeah, that was like court.
Yeah.
One of them joints because they basically saying she not a fit parent. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
One of those
What got the police involved or the courts involved? Was it like you weren't going to school or
No, so
people calling?
my dad basically filed for partial custody, but my mom was locked up. So you know when I don't know how it is now, but back then, if somebody filed for partial custody and the other parent don't show up, they'd just grant 100% to the person that did show up. If you basically don't show up to court and you basically don't even give them a heads up you're not coming, my mom couldn't give him a heads up she was locked up. So my mom was telling me to tell him, yo, my mom said she gonna reschedule. He didn't. He was like, bro, why you telling me that and she not telling me? So when he went to court for the partial custody, because he only went for 50-50, they basically granted him 100%. So one day I'm uptown at school, they like, yo, you got early dismissal. The nigga just came and took all my bags. I didn't get a chance to even say bye to nobody. It was like, yo, we out.
Did you have resentment towards your pop because of that?
I ain't know him.
You ain't know?
You
Oh,
feel
okay.
me?
Yeah.
Because it was like, all right.
So for the 12 years, you ain't really know him before that?
Right, because we only seen each other maybe 3-4 times a year. Don't get me wrong, he probably was sending my mom money and stuff like that, but as far as the time, I didn't know him. Birthdays, Christmas, Easter, I would see him. I never seen him outside of that, right? So to basically only see him for those 3 times, and he'll pull up, have some sneakers for me, boom, I get out the car, I don't see him for another 3-4 months. So to basically, for him to pick me up and take me to Northeast, and then I move with his wife and then her 5 daughters, it was like a shock to me because it's like, wait, I don't know these people, but I don't really know you.
Yeah.
So I had to really trying to learn him at this point.
Did you have any siblings on your mom's side? Other
sister.
siblings? You had a sister.
Yeah, so
okay.
when he took me, I left my little sister with...
That wasn't his.
That wasn't his, right? I left my little sister with my uncle, my 2 uncles, and my mom boyfriend at that point, right? And we're going to get deeper into that. right?
Yeah.
So it was, all right, I'm in Northeast now. I'm like, damn, bro. It wasn't nothing really, it wasn't bad, but it was just wasn't what I was used to. So the whole time I'm trying to figure my joint out there, I kind of get used to Northeast. Like, it's like, all right, it's cool, it's all right. Like, all right, boom. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, I need to go back uptown, though. You feel me? I got to figure that out. So that, I always remember they told me, like, yo, when you turn 18, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. So I'm like 17 now, and I'm like, all right,
Countdown.
yeah, it's the countdown. We gonna get it. But rap wasn't a joint yet. Like, I wasn't
At 18?
No. At 17, I was thinking about the military. So Broad and Cecil Beemore, Broad and Cecil Beemore got like a Marines Corps. I don't know, I'm not sure if it's still there, but next to the Foot Locker, it was like a Marine Corps building next to the Foot Locker at the joint where the movie theater at on Broad and Cecil Beemore. I used to go there. This was like 2011. I used to go there every Thursday, and I was about to be a Marine. I went to all the classes. I probably was like two joints away from actually signing the papers and being a Marine. Then one day it just hit me like, bro, that's not your joint, bro. And I don't know why, bro. It just was like, yo, that's not your joint. And then like I was like, no, bro, maybe that's it. I'm like, bro, you ain't. Then I'm like, well, shit, if you ain't gonna do that, what you gonna do? Then I'm like, fuck. I gotta tell them I'm not going to the Marines. They was just so hyped because I already been doing this shit.
On your dad's side.
With my dad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I don't want to go to the Marines. They're like, what you gonna do? I'm like, shit. I figured something out. So, all right, that's 17. 18 is 2012. So this probably like March of 2012. I start going back up the way because I'm like, yo, I'm about to be 18 in April of 2012. You know? And remember, they said, yo, when you turn 18, you can leave. You can do what you want. So I'm like, yo, that shit a month away. I'm about to just already go up there and plant seeds because I ain't want to just go up there and I didn't already plant the seeds. So I'm like, let me start going up there now so I could kind of get familiar with how it is now, right? So I go up there, shit totally different. It's super crazy now. So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm more intrigued though. I'm like, all right, bet. So I start rapping a little bit. Niggas up there like, yo, you are it, right? But mind you, I started rapping in Northeast. And my man that I came with, he used to record me in his room. Like it's still videos on YouTube, right? My man used to record me in his room. This probably was like 2011, and the shit was hot. I felt like it. All right, you know how like sometimes, bro, like trying to build this shit up off the ground. It was way different back then because I came from a CD era where we had to get CDs from Germantown and Show and then print it out, right? And print the shit out and actually pass the CDs out. So it was different from back then. Just thinking you gonna go on YouTube and post a video, that was kind of hard. With no backing, no nothing, no no hood. You don't got no backbone. It ain't. So I was kind of like, me and my man was stuck in it, and it was getting views, but it wasn't. I'm like, no, I gotta really try to figure this out. So when I go back up my way, they're like, yo, you can rap. You actually hard. So I'm like, I think so. They're like, yeah. You sound like, they used to be like, yo, you sound like Joey Jihad, but this is way back then. They're like, you sound like Joey Jihad. Joey Jihad was my favorite rapper, right? I'm like, I bet if I switch my joint up. And I knew that these niggas, bro, they was some harsh critics, bro. You feel me? They'd tell you niggas you corny as shit, bro. When I'm trying to so I knew if they was telling me I was alright, I was alright, right? So I'm like, all right, bet, let's get it cracking. June of 2012 come. I already got a mixtape out. My man from up my way was helping me. One of the niggas I knew from back in the day, he started helping me, looking out on studio time and shit like that. All right, cool. So now I move out. I moved from Northeast. I'm back uptown. This is June 2012. I got 1,000 CDs. I'm passing out CDs, but I don't have nowhere to live, right? So my whole plan was to go back to my mom's house. When I go back to my mom's house, that shit is a whole 360 from when I was younger. I'm still remembering it how I was when it was 12, but it's like, bro, I ain't been there in 8 years.
Yeah.
She got worse. The house got worse. It was, yo, no lights, no water, this, that. She super high. She on wet. She Her friends in there, smokers in the crib. Mind you, bro, I just came from a middle class house, right? So I'm moving back uptown. I'll be all the way honest, bro. I was wet behind the ears. These niggas, the 8 years that I spent in Northeast and the 8 years that my childhood friends spent uptown, we was on 2 different frequencies.
They was knee deep, probably.
They was knee deep.
Yeah.
So my life in Northeast wasn't like that uptown.
Yeah.
You gotta think, I'm coming from middle class straight into the mix. I'm inheriting all the problems that come with the neighborhood too, because I'm a rapper now. And everybody, all these niggas is like, yo, that's the nigga right there. He the ticket out, right? Yo, and he's from around here. He just moved when he was younger, but he back up here. So now I'm playing catch up on the neighborhood politics, right? Cool. I'm so wet behind the ears. I'm like, I ain't selling nothing. I don't know how. I ain't know it, bro. You feel me? This is all shit that you can't just give somebody a pack and be like, bro, go ahead. A nigga that just never been in the mix at all, a nigga gonna be looking around like, bro, wait, what I do? How I, you feel me? Just dumb as shit, bro. So the first time a nigga give me something, I'm like, just wet behind the ears, bro. Like, put it in my sock. I got caught by the law. I was just dumb. And I say that as an example of like, that really wasn't my job, but it was I had to adapt. You feel me? So I had to adjust to it. So
You feel like you started hustling to help your mom out though?
no, I can't even say that.
No?
I when I first moved up here, bro, I got a job.
Okay.
Right, at Earth. It was a bread pizza, a flatbread place. I got a job. People start like saying, yo, the nigga, yo, your tape hot. My man tapped me like, yo, bro, quit that job. I'm like, wait, what you mean? He like, no, quit that job. I'm like, no, bro, that job, that's sorry for me. It's a low key job for me. He like, no, bro, the shit you rapping about, because you got to think, that month in March when I was sneaky going back up there, I started to kind of see all type of shit, and I was rapping about what I seen around them, right? It was all street shit, right? Fast forward, it's like, well, shit, you can't work at the flatbread place, bro, when you rapping about this. You got to jump in the mix. So I jumped in the mix, bro. Super wet behind the ears, though. I can't even lie, bro. Jumped in the mix. I'm talking about with niggas that was super crafty, shiesty, all the above, though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I learned so much from it, though. Like, I can't even lie, though, bro. I wouldn't change it for nothing, though, because it shaped me now, though, to now where I know how to handle problems better, right? But I say all that to say, I can get deeper into that, too, but I say all that to say, I started to get a little buzz, right? But I ain't know, bro, the niggas that was, that was with me, they started to, all right, in this industry, bro, you can't, this shit not really streets and industry, bro. You're gonna have to pick one, right? But I'm thinking that, yo, bro, I got these niggas with me, these my folks, bro. Anybody get crazy, we taking it there. This is a year after me being there, I adjusted. I'm on some shit. You feel me? I'm carrying gats, all type of shit that I never did in my life, brother. Like, straight up. And I can't even present it to you, bro, like, I'm proud, or that was something I wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? That just was what came with it.
Yeah, you was like
That was just
adapting.
the circumstances.
Yeah.
Like what came with it. So at this point, I'm getting a little buzz. Colleges want to book me. I do the little pound cake. People talking about me, right? Colleges booking me.
What year was this? Around
Like 2013.
2013. Okay.
Right? It's like a year later, after the 2012. It's like a year later. Colleges booking me. Cops start going up to schools like, yo, bro, don't let him perform. The niggas he be with be drawn.
Yeah.
Right? So now I'm like, wait, I'm getting a little buzz, but the cops stopping the money.
Yeah.
As soon as it's coming. Right? I'm like, man, that's one school. Fuck it. Next school, next school, next school, next school. The cops keep going up there saying, yo, bro. Then it was a gang related joint where they was trying to say we was a gang.
Yeah.
And niggas was doing shit wearing a certain joint, and it was a whole lot, bro. Right? So I'm like, damn, bro. I'm low-key blackballed before I even start based off the people I'm with. So I'm like, I gotta figure this the fuck out, bro. I have to, bro. We was in so much shit, bro. Like, that's why I be kind of like, I'm happy now, bro. Like, I genuinely can say where I'm at in my life now, and I'm happy because I went through so much shit with that shit that I basically had to start over so many times. And when I say start over, all right, from 2013 to 2014, all of that, I was low-key blackballed to where it was like, yo, he all right, but they no good for business.
Yeah.
But you feel me on one of those tips. Like, we don't care how hot he is. We can pick the next hot nigga. And that's one thing I always thought in my head, like, well, as long as you hot, bro, you cool. As long as you hot, they gotta fuck with you because you hot. Nah, bro, they'll go fuck with somebody that's has less problems and is less hot. than you in the business though. You feel me though? So niggas be like, yo, why y'all ain't had such and such there? It's like, yeah, he come with too many problems, but we got cousins here. You feel me? One of them joints, right? So
Liability. You turn into a liability at some point.
yeah, one of them joints, bro, where people like, yo, I'm not even gonna take the risk on having a nigga there, bro. Like on one of those tips. So that happened. And when I say I had to start over 1,000 times, I had to basically reintroduce myself to people, but by myself.
Okay.
But you gotta think I'm doing all of that in the mix of beef. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's like, bro, I'm not going nowhere by myself. We in a you feel me? Now I gotta go to, yo, bro, you could come to Roots or you could come to Powerhouse, but you gotta be by yourself. Not even a plus one, you gotta come by yourself. So with that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Right? And now, if I go by myself and I show them, yo, Core actually, all right, bro, they give me a chance, and that, you feel me, I can rebuild it like that. So I started, like, probably like 2015, 2014, I rebranded it and started going places by myself so they could get a better feel for me. And I built it up like that, and people was like, yo, the nigga actually, all right, cool.
So it sounded like you had to reinvent yourself and reintroduce yourself without
without
the
my,
baggage.
Without my folks.
Without the
right?
baggage.
But then you gotta think that
They
creates
gonna feel
problems in the
certain
hood.
way,
Yeah, so it's like
It's
you
like
feel
a
me?
gift and a
It's like a
curse.
gift and a curse, bro.
Yeah.
And now you got problems in the hood because niggas like, yo, you left niggas in the hood.
Yeah.
I'm one of them Jones. Like,
How did your pop feel about you going back to the hood and leaving his crib?
so he basically, they told me the day I left, like yo, life get hard, you will come back.
Okay.
Like you will be back. Like you will come back to move with us because that shit get hard out there. You gonna see, and they wasn't lying, bro. That shit did get hard, but my pride was so on a tip where it was like I'm not coming back, and I never went back.
Yeah.
I just figured it out. I just thugged it out as much as I could. I just never went back.
Okay.
So you said 2014 is when you like kind of had to learn how to reinvent yourself or reintroduce yourself.
Yeah,
I think that's when I heard you on State Road for the first time.
yeah.
Who We Are? Is that what song? Star?
The Star.
That's when I think I heard you.
2015,
Cosmic Cab.
The Star.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Star.
I think that's where I first heard you too, bro. Because we was in the county basically together.
Same time, yeah.
Same time. and shit.
You think that was the first song that really, or was it another song?
All right,
So I was locked
Cosmic,
up.
No, Cosmic Cav played No Competition. It was a song I had called No Competition. All right, so just a little like deeper into it. I had shout out Ready Rock from Uptown. I had paid Ready Rock for a feature, and then Ready Rock, the day we did a video, he called Ant We Run the Streets to the video, and Ant was like, yo, you know, Reddy was telling me you nice, da-da-da-da-da. I got No Cav at the radio station, send me the song. I sent him No Competition. Cav play No Competition. Shout out to Cosmic Cav. He played No Competition. He played a No Competition joint, and I'm like, that joint going crazy. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm a Star came after the fact, because then I had went out to LA, and I started to try to do melodic rap, if you get what I'm saying. Like if you heard me when I first came out and then you heard I'm a Star, you'll be like, is that the same person? So when I went out LA, it made me start trying shit. And I remember, like, when I first started the melodic shit, they was like, nah, bro.
What's
that shit-
melodic?
Like
All
the
right, so
melody.
like the melody, like I'm a star.
Okay,
versus
but
me just rapping
Bars.
bars. You
Yeah.
feel me? So that was like total left. And then niggas in the hood was like, bro, that's gonna ruin you. Niggas know you for bars, and then what the fuck are you doing singing on the joint?
Yeah.
So like the melodic shit is like just like a melody, like just the singing, anything that's just not bars and rapping. It's just some shit that
Like
you
Dirk,
just-
like Dirk started doing. Lil Dirk started doing it
yeah,
a
like
lot.
Dirk,
A lot
right,
of.
exactly. Dirk John is really melodic, like, but he created a genre where it's like it's rap, but it's melodic rap. You get what I'm saying? He's a perfect example. Like, you feel me? So that was that on the I'm a Star tip. That was like my first time trying weed. I was in the studio, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't had my first L till I was probably like 22. So when I smoked my first L, I was in the studio, and I made I'm a Star.
Yeah.
One take. Niggas was like, bro, that joint gonna ruin you. And mind you, this was after the pound cakes.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out, because the we was in so much shit. I'm like, no, bro, I ain't dissing niggas because we already in shit. So fuck, I'm not gonna make it bigger on a rap scale. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create a joint where I could talk about different girls from different areas that I want pop, and just put it in a song. And then it'll spread like a wildfire. So I'm gonna pick 5 girls from Southwest, 5 girls from North, 5 girls from Uptown, 5 girls from Darby, 5 girls from Sharon Hill, and that shit gonna spread
That was
like a
genius,
wildfire. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they all gonna talk about it. And everybody gonna be like, yo, why is homie saying our name? But at that point, I didn't give a fuck. I just needed it to spread. So so I could become a conversation. I became the conversation. Everybody like, yo, who the fuck is bro? I did a 1, 2, 3. After that, I stopped because I'm like, yo, I don't want y'all to know me for that. I just wanted to get y'all attention and show y'all what else I could do. Once I did that, it's like, yo, it's on. Let's get it. And then I just kind of just kept pushing it from there, though. For real. Straight up.
Damn, that's tough. So, what made you want to be a rapper though? So you told us how you started rapping. Your man was recording you, YouTube, all that. Like after you said, I'm not going to do the Marines thing. What made you say, yo, I'm about to start rapping?
I don't know. I think it was just something I just did on a spare time tip. It wasn't nothing that I genuinely thought could get me some bread or even get me to even where I'm at. I'm not even going to create this ultimate John, bro. Like, I had it all figured out or I knew, like, yo, bro, I'm going to be the biggest nigga. It's like, no, bro, I was just trial and error, though, bro. Like, I just knew, like, one thing that my folks used to tell me uptown, be like, bro, tell your truths. And I'm like, well, wait, what you mean? He like, yo, you see how you said you sleeping in the car and you doing all that? Say all of that. And I'm like, damn, for real? He like, bro, I'm telling you, it's other people out there. That's why that shit don't bother me, bro. When it's like, yo, bro, you said, yo, your dick used to stink and this and that. Yeah, bro. During those times, I was going through some hard times. I'm like, yo, somebody gotta feel me. And then it just turned out to be more than just somebody felt me. A group, and then a group turned into the city. Because you gotta think, bro, it's more people that's down than it's up. You feel me? It's more people that can relate to the down than the up. Everybody don't know what it's like to ride in a Bentley. But motherfuckers know what it's like to be like, damn, my mom ain't paid a light bill. What the fuck going on? More people know how that feel than to know, yo, I'm riding in the Cullinan. That's some other shit, bro. You feel me? And that's cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm speaking to the people that feel like they, you feel me, don't got a voice.
Did you ever did you ever like double think it or hesitate before putting it out? Like, how do I want to do I want to be that vulnerable and put all this shit out there personally?
Once I started, I was like, no, how
Laying it
more
all out.
else vulnerable can I be? I need to be more vulnerable.
Yeah.
That shit kind of like created a joint where it's like, nobody could ever be able to say nothing
Pull nothing out
about
your
me.
closet.
Yeah, because
You
I'm
ain't got
going to say it. You feel me? Even if it's something I feel like, they may not know. No, cousins. Yeah, you said what, 7 years ago? Yeah, I had an eviction notice on my condo downtown at 3rd and Spring Garden. Yeah, I tell you that even if you don't even, you may never know. You feel me though? People ain't know where I lived at. You would never know that. I could keep that under the wraps and that just be some shit between me and God. Or me and my man. No, I'm gonna tell the world though, because I just want y'all to know, bro, that shit ain't always green as you think. Sometimes you could look on the gram and look at a nigga and be like, damn, bro, that nigga, man, he icy, dog. Whole time you don't know what that nigga dealing with, bro.
Yeah.
And people only post their highlights, so you feel me? You really don't know what a nigga dealing with. He could be on his last leg though, bro. Straight up though, real rap. I don't get blind. I think like just being in this shit, bro. I started to see it from a different eye, where it's like I don't get blinded by, oh shit, damn, that nigga got jewelry and he got cars. It's like, yeah, bro, but his bills could be $60,000 a month, right? And he can only have $40,000 left to his name.
Yeah.
Feel me though? It's one of them joints though, where it's like I see it from a different joint now, where I don't know, bro. You know how that shit goes.
No bullshit, right, bro? It's crazy though, cause my man Frank started grinding me up, bro. Cause I you know, we like to buy new clothes and stuff like. He like, bro, like you got stay down. We grinding, bro. You feel me, bro?
Sure.
And then we had went to dinner. You feel me? And another one of our friends and his wife, we went to this joint called like, what was it, Frank?
Cafe 2826.
2826, bro. It was like a month just to book this joint and be able to eat at this joint. But my man know the owner, so he wound up our mutual friend. He wound up calling the owner, telling him we coming through. I think it was for Frank's birthday, and I'm just looking at the whole situation, bro. Like, I got Gucci's on, you feel me? I got little ARD on, and everybody that I was with, my sneaks was more expensive than all of theirs. But then they making M's a year, you feel me? And I got the Gucci's on. I ain't even hit my first M a year yet, you feel me? So I understand what you're saying. It's just like, it's a different perspective, you feel me, bro? Like, it kind of make you feel nutty when you get in certain rooms. It's like, bro, what's the point of this shit, you feel me?
These motherfuckers don't really care anyway though, bro. Like I think that I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Like now, I'm super different than how I was, bro. Cause now it's like I tell my man, bro, everything must go. I'm not going broke for no clothes, bro.
Right.
I'm not doing that, though. I thug it in the same shit. Every
No
single
bullshit.
day, bro.
Yeah.
That's one. Or yo, if I gotta do some shit though, anybody know I don't be giving a fuck, bro. I'm not ashamed to say it. Look, if I buy some shit and I'm kind of like, I'm done with that shit. I'm taking that shit back every single time.
Yeah.
Right? I gotta say that though, bro. Like I'm not one of them niggas that's too proud to, no, I'm taking it back. Not everything, but yo, damn, you said that joint was what? That jacket was $2,500. Shit, I wore it what? Two times. Yeah, and what? Green? How much you gonna give me for this joint? You said $1,700. Yeah, I need that. Come on, fuck that joint.
But I think I seen an episode about you selling jeans or something. Was that you in the episode interview?
Wait, what?
Selling jeans,
Wait, what you mean?
like reselling jeans or something. I think you talked about this before.
No, I
Taking
think that
jeans
was
back.
I think that was Skrilla.
Was
Yeah, I think that was Skrilla.
No.
That was you?
No, it was me with the Marys.
yes.
I said
Okay.
it was he right. It was with the Marys. I had to think about it. It was with the Marys where when the Marys came out, I was so hyped, like, yo, they $1,000 jeans, yo, I gotta cash app the nigga to give him $1,000 for the jeans and da.
You get like 10 pair of them or something. You said.
Yeah, right. You get 10
Yeah, it's
pair
10 right
now.
there.
That's 10 grand.
Yeah.
Right. Then you look, you like, wait, I don't got 10 grand in my pocket or in my account, right? And it's like, yo, you be spending the money as fast as you making it. And I feel like, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't know about everybody, but I feel like a lot of people, bro, be making alright money. They just spend it crazy, and I'm one of them. You feel what I'm saying, though? Like I make alright money, bro. I just spend it just ruthless, like just going crazy, though, bro. And it be like on small shit.
That shit gonna find somewhere to go if you ain't got nowhere to put it. It's gonna find somewhere to go.
Somewhere to go, though. You gonna have something, bro. Like it's gonna be something you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? But I be feeling like as we get older, right, and you be like, yo, kids involved and all that type of shit. That clothes shit be like, bro, man, fuck all of that. I'd rather have the cash, bro. I got a family to feed. I got, yo, me wearing fucking $2,500 jeans, bro, and my household not put together. That don't really make sense to me in my head. You feel what I'm saying, though? But there's some shit that I learned once I got older, though, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't always like this. Now I'm like, no, bro, I got my folks to take care of. I got this, I got that. I'm cool with, yo, bro, I go get a Nike Tech, bro, and some ACGs, and I thug in that, bro, for 2-3 weeks if I have to. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt,
no questions
bro.
asked,
Yeah,
bro.
no
Straight
doubt.
up. Bro, right.
Since you brought up the family situation, I mean, I see you just posted that you about to have a baby.
Yeah, for sure,
And you got
I
the
mean,
Daryl's dad hat
congratulations.
on.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
What you talking about? Straight
No,
up.
bro.
It's your
Right.
first child.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Was it planned? It was planned? Yeah, that's what's up.
yeah, for
That's
sure,
what's
for
up.
Do you know what you're having?
A boy.
A boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Man,
what's up.
that's heavy, bro.
I'm
Bro,
excited.
how you feel about it, bro?
I'm happy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Straight up, though, I'm happy. And you gotta think though, like my right hand man he got a kid, so it's like, you know, it'd be different because it's like his daughter 3, and he can kind of guide me and help me. You feel me though? Even though I'm having a son, it's just a kid in general. He could be like, no, bro, I felt like this. So it's a little better versus just being you thugging by yourself. You feel me? So,
Damn.
You
that's
really
heavy.
gotta tighten up, and he's
yeah,
spending.
for sure. Yeah, hell yeah.
You're gonna be spending more money on clothes for him than yourself.
Yeah, for sure, bro. But I'm okay with that though. I feel like the family first, bro. All that other shit is like, and then I feel like, yo, us as brands though, it's like the same way I'd be hyped to put on a Prada coat. It's like, nigga, put a 7947 merch on. Put your merch on.
No
Rep your shit.
bullshit. Look, bro.
You feel me though? Straight up, I think that's dope though. I think that's super dope
Right.
though, bro. As brands, and like I was just talking to Wallo, and he was just telling me like, yo, bro, that's like you gotta be hyped to put your shit on too, though, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Don't be you looking at they shit like they shit over your shit. You feel me though? And the reality is just be hyped, and it's not downplaying no brand. It's just saying that just be hype about your joint just as much as you hype it about the next joint. That's
What's something you want to see? You want your son to see you as? Like, what image you would want your son to see you as? Like when he grew up, like, damn, my dad was the thoroughest, or my dad was. You mean like?
I take the thoroughest, but
Yeah.
I take the thoroughest, but like, yo, he stood on something because behind closed doors, bro, I be really like people don't know this, bro, but I can't get too deep into it, but bro, I be standing on real shit though, bro.
Yeah.
And other motherfuckers would just be like, oh shit, like, yo, I'm taking that. It's like, no, bro, I'm standing on how I feel at all times though. Like, you feel me? And I'm gonna always say how I feel, bro. Straight up though. That's just me, just from a respect level. Like, I'm gonna just always say how I feel. I think the new version of me is way better than how I was. You feel me? I don't got no pride. I don't got no ego, bro. You feel me? I give the same respect that I want back. You feel me?
No doubt.
I'm not afraid to tell somebody like, yo, gang, I apologize. You feel me? Whether I'm late, whether I'm whatever, I apologize, gang. You feel me? One of them joints. I'm not too cool for none of that, though, bro. I'm not on no nut shit. I'm not bitching. I'm not. It's just respect first, though, bro. And I got to a point, bro, where I give so much respect. I just want the same thing. I don't want no problem with nobody. I'm not running from no problem, but I don't want no problem. I just want to give respect, bro, and get the same thing back in return. I think that's where I'm at in my life, where I hold the door for motherfuckers. Like, I just try to leave the world better than I found it. Like,
That's growth. That's growth right there.
No bullshit.
So with the rap, the music, you start to gain a lot, probably the most buzz in the city at one point, right? How did that transcend into getting heard like throughout different cities and different areas? Like, was
different
YouTube
tours.
tours?
Different tours.
Yeah.
Yep. So I went on an EDM tour. EDM is like where they do like house DJing. Really, it's not really like the artists are performing. I mean, they're performing, but they're not really rapping. They're really playing, you know, music and that type shit. But I was an opener for them. And shout out Hippie Sabotage. I was an opener for them. They had sold out shows every night. And I just had to open up. And it was sold out, 3,000 people every night. And this is 2017.
How many cities?
18. You feel me? So it was all over. So I'm like, all right, bet, that's cool. We did that. Then I went on tour with Token. He's a rapper from Boston. And I did probably 18 cities with him. I went on tour with Davies. But I felt, and so shout out to East too. I did like probably like 10 tours, 10 dates with East. But the Token and the EDM, the Hippie Sabotage, them Jones was super different because we was performing in places that like I never even heard of. But it was in the US though. Yeah. Right? Like we was in like Missoula. I'm talking about places that like, bro, I'm
Wisconsin and stuff.
Like that though.
Nebraska.
Bro, like, yo, like you deep. Super deep in the mountains.
But I feel like that might have broadened your fan base too.
Right. You feel me though? Like people seeing you that's like, wait, oh shit. Like, damn, like you going to places, right? I remember, you know, like the Canada Goose jackets, right? Yeah. We had went to certain places, bro, where me and my man we both had Canada Goose jackets on. The people there was like, yo, y'all Boy Scouts. Like we was so deep in another town that they wasn't even hip to that shit. Like and it kind of it reminded me that, bro, everybody not on the same speed with certain things. They really didn't know what it was. It wasn't even a joke. They was like, why y'all had them patches on your jacket? Y'all Boy Scouts? We thinking we on some shit like, no, these gooses. It's like, what the fuck is that? It didn't even mean nothing to them, though, bro. Like, that shit, you know how certain shit means something to us? That shit really didn't even mean nothing to them, though, bro. Like, just, you know, one of them type joints. I think just touring and just moving around, that helped me out a lot, right? And it gave me, all right, Philly created the tough skin, but touring really showed me tough skin because it's like the Philly will teach you, but it ain't nothing like experience when you out Idaho, when you on stage and you're an opener and they saying, bro, get this nigga off stage. I want to see the person who I came to pay here. Fuck this nigga that's opening. What you gonna do? Jump in the crowd and tip? You gotta really learn how to navigate through that. You feel me? Without, yo, who this bitch ass nigga talking to? Da-da-da. No, bro, that's not the joint. Look at homie, man. We got somebody that's not, you know, feeling good today. I'm gonna make sure that I change his mind by the end of my set. I'm gonna just shift the energy, bro. Yeah. You got to though, bro, because if you get crazy, you got a tour agent that's like, bro, I'm not putting you on no more shows. You fucked the whole show up. People gonna say stuff like that. I'm cool with all of that. Yeah. I just always say to John, just don't throw nothing. I think that my brain can't take that part. Don't throw nothing, okay? I don't know about that part. But the saying shit, I could take that all day because I done been in Texas and Austin, Texas and Houston and motherfuckers like, bro, I want to see the nigga I paid for. Who the fuck is this nigga? Like I'm talking about all in their face though, bro. Like
Did their mindset shift after you perform though, you feel like?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
that's tough.
Because I think that the only way to kill that type shit is with kindness.
Yeah, no
You
doubt.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I think that if you feed it on with and meet them where they at, it only
Keep
gets bigger.
escalating, yeah.
It only gets bigger. I think to really make them feel kind of like, you kill it with kindness. Bro, you ain't got to do all that, brother. We came to have a good time. I'm going to get out your way soon.
Yeah.
I don't want no John with you, brother. Straight up. Feel me?
But what about, real quick, and I want to continue to talk about, like, you're on tour, but what about the ones that love you, though? Like, they're singing your shit word for word.
hell
Like, that's like a whole different
that's super
vibe.
fire, 'cause you be
Yeah.
like, damn, I ain't even know I had fans out in Nevada or Arizona. And I think that it was a joint, right? Because I got added to it, so I posted it on my page, right? Since I got added as an opener to their tour. So all of the dates are right there. Motherfuckers out Arizona like, oh shit, I fuck with him. I'm gonna go see him. I don't know I got fans out Arizona because I would have never went out there. You feel me?
Yeah.
I go out there that you see, right? You may see, it may be 1,500 people, right? But it may be 10 people in this corner right here that all came together that really rock with you. That'll make your whole joint, right? And then it may be, outside of them 10 people, it may be 3 people that's actually from Philly, but they just live in Arizona. And they like, yo, I've been listening to you since such and such. I go to school out here. And you be like, damn, bro, I really got to start moving around.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because out of sight, out of mind, people, you just got to stay in people's face. That's how you really make it grow. Bro.
Yeah, no
you gotta
doubt.
just stay in people's face, though, bro.
It's like that radio on that song that come on the radio that you don't really like, and then you keep hearing it. Next thing you know, you singing that shit.
Yeah, I actually
Real
like
rap.
a part of the song, though, straight up. Bro.
No, for real.
Real rap.
I want to get into the pain a little bit. Like, what's one of the hardest things you feel like you had to get through in life, period? Like, it could be music or just the transition from your mom to your pop or your pop back to your mom. Like, what's one of the hardest things you feel like you had to get through in life?
I think changing my mindset of handling business
Okay.
in the music industry or just in the industry, period.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you can't handle it a street way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done tried to cuss execs out and do all of that. They'll just go cold on you and just never answer the phone again. You still in the contract.
Yeah.
Now you started a pissing match and you in the contract and they not answering the phone. Where you go from there?
Yeah.
They not answering the phone. They all the way out in New York in a high-rise building where you gotta go through 18 security guards to even get up there. Who you gonna get on the phone with? They not even replying to your lawyer now because you done started a pissing match with them. It's like, where do you go from that point? It's like, damn, bro, I don't know where to go.
Do you feel like you went through that in your first deal?
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. I was hyped. I was hyped for some money, bro. I signed to this label, but this label
Now,
taught me so much.
what year was this?
2017.
That was your first deal?
My first deal.
Okay.
I felt like I was behind and everybody else was basically getting signed, and I felt like I was
So
behind.
2017. So
Like 2017, 2016.
So if I remember correctly, Uzi was already on, P&B was on
Correct.
already. So you were like,
I'm looking at all of that, right? Mind you, I was so loyal to a fault, bro. So many deals came my way before that deal I signed, but I was so loyal to just trying to make sure that the block is included or this person is included or da-da-da-da-da. So when I finally signed that deal, it wasn't the best label, but I was just hype about some money because I'm like, bro, I don't know what it's like to be signed.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. I had all really street niggas around me. I ain't really, you feel me? I ain't really know. So, and they ain't know. So, I ain't know what it was like to be signed. So, I signed. I'm super hyped.
how long was the deal for?
It was
I don't know how that
it
shit
was
works.
a one. It was a one, so a one with an option. So it's that basically mean, all right, we signing you, right? You got an album that's already done? Yeah. In this instance, I already had an album that was done. Cool. You're gonna give us this album that's already done. We're gonna give you a certain amount of money, and we're gonna see how this go. We have one option outside of this to continue with you. We have the option, not you. It's how the business works. We got the option. If we want to continue to deal with you, we got the option. If we don't, then fuck out of here. Feel me? One of them type jumps. I'm like, all right, cool. Boom. The one that I was supposed to give them that was already done turned into me basically getting the money, and I'm like, all right, so the one that I was going to get them, I'm going to put out for free. and then I just get them they won whenever, right? So now I owe 2 technically, right? Because
Put one out for free.
I put the 1 out for free. I never gave them the 1, and they still got the option. So now I owe them the 1, and they got an option. So it's basically like I'm still fresh in the deal, but I blew through the money. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. How much was it for? If you don't...
It was for so I signed for $250, right? But the way how they did it was you get half up front, right? And you get half when you deliver us that 1. That's already done, right? This was in 2016, right? So most would think, all right, that's a bean 25, right? Cool. Up front, right? You get the bean 25, you like, all right, bet I. First things first, I do gotta say this. When you sign, you're not getting the bean 25 the next day. It's net 30s, net zeros, net 60s. And when I say that, that's like
You got to put draws in, get approved. Yep.
you feel me? So the joint might in the contract it might say net 60. They got 60 days to pay your money out.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's 2 months, brother.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you might go there and be like, no, we lit the day, dog. We about to go to the mall, all this shit. You're not getting your money until 60 days. Some shit may say net 90. You're not getting it until 90 days, right?
Yeah.
All right, so cool. I'm thinking I'm getting a bean 25. The guy like, well, since you didn't give me the 1, I'm gonna break your money up. That being 25. He sent 40,000 up front, right? It's the first time I ever had 40,000 just in one jump, right? But then you gotta think your manager getting 20% of that, and your lawyer getting a percentage off that, and then you got taxes. So out that 40,000,
Probably.
18, 17, some shit like that.
Dang.
Cool. 3 months later, he sent another deposit. That's 40,000, but it's the same rules apply. Your manager's still getting money off that, and X, Y, and Z. All right, cool. You left with 17. At this point, I'm like, yo, I need to get this guy this 1 that I owe him, so I can get my other 125, right? Because remember, he just broke up the first 125 in 40s, and I left with 2 deposits of 17 once I paid everybody. I'm like, yo, I need to get this other bean 25. They not answering the phone. They don't want to do it, right? They feel like I missed my window when I was super, super hot. I will say, bro, I got the money. I kind of let it die down. I started chilling in the hood. I got money now. You feel me? I'm ordering Ubers for everybody.
Yeah.
I kind of let my joint die down. I didn't know. I'm like, man, they'll build this shit back up. It's a label. They like, no, brother, that shit don't work like that. You get it hot again, I don't even wanna give you the money until you get it hot again. Long story short, right? So I'm like, well, damn, I'm just sitting. So I'm like, damn, bro, you're not gonna give me the money. I gotta figure this out. They not letting me out the deal. I sat in that deal, bro, for probably like a year and a half trying to figure that out, right? They just wasn't even answering the phone, bro. I was getting aggressive with them. I'm tweaking out, bro. That shit just wasn't working. So I'm like, damn, bro not trying to give me the 125 he owed me. He not even trying to accept the album. Is this a money thing? I thought about it. I'm like, what about if I tell him you can have the album for free? You don't even gotta give me that 125. I'm gonna see if I say that, will he let me out? He bid on that so fast. I say, yo, if you don't give me the 125 and I give you this album for free, we cool? You gonna let me rock? And that one option that you do got, we X that out. That's my terms. You don't gotta give me $1, bro. Just make sure that where I recorded it at, they get their money, the studio, and the people who made the beats, make sure they get their money. You don't gotta pay me, bro. Can we agree to that? And you cancel out that other option. He bid on that. Let's get it. Boom.
So they're monetizing off that album still though, right? Like that's what they're getting out of it.
Yeah, until they recoup.
Okay.
But the recoup game's so fucked up because most people don't know. It'd be like, how can I explain it? All right. So say I gave you $50,000, right? All right, cool. Boom. And you got a 17% royalty rate, right? All right, cool. I gave you 50,000. You got 17% royalty rate, and 50,000 come in, right? Back in like 50. All right, so I gave you 50,000, but off of you, 50,000 came in. You got 17% royalty rate. You would think in your head, yo, 50,000 just came to bro. He made his money back, right? No, you're paying it back off your 17%. So imagine paying 50 grand back off 17%. You know how long that's gonna take? If you get what I'm saying, I can elaborate a little more.
Yeah, you're taking a percentage out of every. You ain't get it all up front.
Right, so it's basically like, yo, you're paying it back off 17%. So if I gave you 50,000, right, and for a tape, and your tape makes 50,000, and I'm like, oh shit, a $50,000 check came in, and you like, oh shit, all right, yeah, well, bro made his money back. No, it didn't work like that because out of your 17%, I hope I'm explaining it right, bro, because I'm cooked a little bit right now, but it's basically you recouping off your 17%.
Okay. So he's recouping off of your 17% royalties.
Right, and the rest is profit.
Yeah.
For even taking the chance of giving you 50 grand.
It's gonna take a while to build up to his 50.
Right, off of 17%.
Yeah, off
That's what I'm
7%
saying. So
of
if
it.
$1 came in, right, you would be like,
That's
all right,
only 17 cents.
right, that's all I'm saying. So if
Yeah.
$1 came in,
Yeah.
you would think, all right, well, bro did make $1. That whole dollar goes into recouping off the 50 grand he gave me. No, only 17% goes into that. You feel me?
So 50 is 17. It would be like 17,000,
Right,
and that's a big check.
right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Dang. That's
So to
crazy.
be exactly, you get what I'm
And
saying.
then and the thing is, at the time, you probably didn't know terms and conditions and stuff like
Right,
that. So you just
people don't know that. So
you
it'll
just-
take forever, and people will be like, "Yo, bro, the label only gave me 100,000, but they said I sold 4 million records." It's like, yeah, but your royalty rate is probably at a 10%. So at that point, they did make the money, yes, but they're recouping off of your 10%.
yeah.
You feel me? So it's like a loan shark.
So going in, you got out the deal. You gave him the free album. You cut ties. They let you out. Where do you go with your career from then? So what's
That
this?
was
2017, 2018
That
now.
was 2019
2019, you got out of it.
in August of 2019.
Okay, so you right before the pandemic. I just came home in
It's
September.
a 9-month clause they put in things that basically say, all right, I dropped that album in August. It was a clause that basically said I couldn't drop no music for 9 months to basically let the project I gave him actually
Bubble and
make money, right? So they do that so you're not dropping project on top of project and it's not oversaturated. You get what I'm saying? So I dropped that. I gave him his project. He dropped it in August 2019. And when I made the deal with the no money, I took out the 9 months though, right? Because I had a plan, bro. I was like, man, all right, that's cool. They could strip everything from me. I'm going to figure it out. Long as I'm not signed to nobody and I'm not obligated to do nothing for nobody. I don't have no 9 months and none of that. He was like, no, bro, you ain't got to wait 9 months. I'm like, all right, bet. I dropped Spare Me in December of 2019. So that was what, 4 or 5 months later.
Yeah.
I dropped Spare Me. That brought me back. I'm talking about super back. Like, yo, this nigga back.
Independent.
Independent. He back. He back. Then I drop another joint. It's like, all right, bet. He back. He moving. He moving. Then it's 2020. Then it's like, all right, bet. I feel like it's moving, brother. It's moving.
Are you doing shows in between and all? Are you still doing shows? Or,
Yeah.
Yep.
It's moving. It's moving. 21 come. They like, yo, it's a deal on the table. I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with no deal. Right? That's how I'm feeling. I ain't fucking with no deal.
Your manager told you that?
No. People was hitting me like, yo, bro, it's these people, they want to get with you. They want to sign you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And it was like Republic, Rock Nation. It was like some deal with them. So I'm like, all right, we figure it out. We figure it out. I'm like, all right, let me see if this is the best thing. It was actually a good deal. Like, it was icy.
And you was a little bit more aware of how it works
How
now,
it worked
too.
now, yeah. So it was green. I had an affiliation agreement with Meek, so it was dope. We both from Philly. It was icy. That was cool. And then something happened. Like, all right, so I learned this was like a real label versus the one where I gave him the album for free.
Yeah.
This was like a real label. Like, not to come at them, because they was a label too, but this was like a joint on steroids, right?
Yeah.
Like it actually gave me the real label feeling. Like, oh shit, I'm with a label. Damn. Like, you feel me? One of them type joints. It gave me that feel. And I learned a lot from being in that. That was like super cool. I'm like, damn, you know what? All right, this is a real label. things didn't really work out. Like with the business and, you know, just with the parties in general. It's still love, but it just didn't work out. And I was waiting and I was trying to figure it out. And I signed in like 2021. We in 2023 now.
Yeah.
Right?
How long was that deal for though? Was it the same thing as the other one, like a 1-and-1, or?
I had signed for one, and
Now, do you owe them like 2 out? Do they give you like contingencies? You owe us this many albums?
you owe this many albums. So I thought that I owed another album, like going into my second option, my second run, because I had already gave them their first album, which was Loyal to a Fault. That came out like 2022 or something like that. I'd already gave them that, so that was cool. I'm thinking I'm about to renew my joint and go for my second option, and I didn't. The business just didn't work. Like it just wasn't working out. So it's 2023. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm at ground zero. I'm like, yo, I gotta make this shit shake. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop a tape called Thorough. I'm gonna fuck the whole game up, bro. And I ain't gonna look back. I'm gonna put everything I got into Thorough, and I did that. And that shit took off. And then I sold the TLA out 3 times, like in 1 week. Like, you feel me?
And that was solo?
Dang.
That was solo. Nobody else on the bill at all. Though. Like that's 1,100 people per night. You feel me? So coming just to see me, I ain't had nobody on the bill. It was just me. Thorough really took me to the Joan. I'm like, all right, bet we rolling. Cool. We icy, shit moving. Then I think that I tried too hard on Skip the 8, which was the next tape after Thorough. This was the last tape I dropped, was called Skip the 8. So now I'm about to put out a tape called ARD, where I took it there, where I actually took my time and said, no, bro, this gonna be another Thorough on steroids and we icy. So
That's the one dropping coming up.
at 19th. Super crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I seen little previews of it and stuff. You've been dropping it. Sound hot.
Yeah. Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah,
So
no.
when you did, I want to talk about the albums real quick. When you did Thorough and Skip the 8, that was independent.
Independent.
Both was independent. This is independent too?
Independent. Yeah.
Okay. What else would I want to ask you real quick? Go ahead, Lo, because I'm going to go off topic
All right.
if you're still in this.
Do you feel like sometimes you have your fans on wait like too long? Yeah, you feel like that?
Yeah, and I be trying to catch the window, bro, because I know nobody excluded. It don't matter how hot you think you is. You
Yeah.
can't just leave them like hanging though.
Yeah.
So I be trying to be like, all right, bro, I gave them enough time. I gotta come back though.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was just talking to somebody, and they was like, bro, you gotta make sure you stay back this time though.
Yeah.
Like, don't just give them a hot project and go ghost, because I'm good for that.
Yeah.
I give you a hot project, I'll make my money, and you won't see me. I ain't posting on the gram or nothing. I'm watching everything, but I ain't really, I'm kind of just stepping back. I'm on my joint. This go round, bro, I can't do it like that.
I'm glad you said, bro,
Yeah.
cause
I
I'm a
really-
fan. I'll be
yeah,
mad
I
as shit when you
appreciate
can
that.
take him.
Yeah.
Like when he
It's
gonna
like, yo, what
drop.
he doing?
Because
Yeah.
I told you, like, off camera, like the stuff that you rap about that you went through with your mom, like how you said, like it'll be people more relatable with they lights off
Yeah,
than
straight up.
riding in a Bentley. You
Yeah,
feel
for
me,
real.
bro? And I
Not
don't.
knocking the Bentley thing, but it's like,
Nobody don't always want to hear that
hear
money
that.
shit.
Right,
That
that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying,
bro.
bro. It's cool, don't get me wrong, pop it. I ain't
Yeah.
mad at that. That doesn't bother me on no level. I get that. But it's like, well, what about cousins and them around the corner though?
Yeah, no
Feel
doubt.
me? That's all
No
I'm
real
saying,
shit,
though.
bro. And we from two
Yeah.
different parts. I'm from
Yeah.
fucking 29th and 100 and
Yeah.
now North.
Yeah.
You
We
feel
gonna
me?
holler
You
at
from,
them.
and it's
Straight up.
like, damn, bro, we went through the same shit
Yeah.
with one of our
Yeah,
parents.
straight up, though.
So it's like, it's super relatable,
Yeah,
bro.
straight
So
up.
I'll be like, I'm trying to hear some pain.
Yeah. No, for
Me and
real.
bro, we walk the track.
Yeah.
We putting the pain on the tablet, bro.
straight
You
up.
feel me?
Yeah.
We listening to the I'll Be Ours and all that type.
Yeah,
You feel me,
straight
bro? Real rap. So it's like, yeah, I'm glad you definitely said, like, damn, I feel like I don't be dropping enough.
Yeah.
Because it is people
Yeah, I
like
gotta
me,
stay
bro, that's
consistent. I appreciate
relatable.
that,
That's
love.
trying to hear
and
that
another
shit,
thing,
bro.
a lot of these our age younger, they're on a different wave of music. Like they're dancing and TikTok, and
Yeah.
that's cool too. That works for them. I don't want to hear that party
Yeah.
stuff all the time. Like,
yeah, for sure.
No, but bro, cool with the
Oh, it's
vibe
snap-
too.
oh, it's
though.
snap-
I appreciate the bop though, for sure.
No, real
I
rap.
think that I think it was just bro, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be uptight for so many years where I was standoffish. I ain't really fuck with people. It's like, yo,
too thorough?
Yeah, it's too thorough. Bro, you can freeze
You
to
fucking
death,
the business
bro.
up too
you
thorough.
fucking the business up. When I did thorough and I started to smile and dance, bro, you know that opened up so many doors and people were like, oh, that nigga actually are. Yo, tell him to come get with me.
That nigga actually smile.
You're approachable. You
you
can hold a conversation with you.
You a business, bro. So, bro, you looking mad all the time. And I don't think it was me, like, on some shit. I think that I've been through so much shit, bro. You gotta think I went to a neighborhood where it was already shit going on, and I ain't know what everybody looked like, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I kind of trained my jaw to be on whatever anybody on at any given time. I don't give a fuck what you look like, who you are, who you think you are, who you know, who your folks is. I trained my jaw to just be on that though. Like, no, bro, don't even for a split second. And back then my mind used to be like, a nigga could ask you for a picture and then still tip.
Yeah,
You feel me though? That could throw your whole joint off. So that's how my mind worked. They be like, yo, bro, fuck with you, I want to take a picture. In the back of my mind, yeah, he might tip.
That's like asking for a lighter joint or what time it is.
What time it is.
I get it, bro. I get it.
Straight up though, that's how my mind work. If I'm at the Wawa, I'm like, bro, that's cool, I want a picture. In the back of my mind, in the front of my mind, middle of my mind, all that, bro. No, he might tip. Bro. I look at my man like, no, bro might tip.
How was that like for you when you first started getting people like you in a city just doing your regular move through, getting gas and people start coming up to you? Like, how was that? Like, you had to adjust to it? Like, I'm really
bro.
like...
I done whipped out on so many people. That's like, yo, I'm fans, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a fan. Yeah. That'll make a nigga not be a fan of you no more, bro. Like, straight up, though. You pulling knives out and guns and doing... It's like, bro, that nigga was too hype. I just wanted a picture.
Yeah, but...
You feel me,
But
though?
you gotta be mindful where we're at, too. So
right,
like,
so I think that it's a balance to where... Now, I'm not gonna say I know everything, bro, but I can kind of get a feel of like, no, that nigga... But I'm still gonna keep in the back of my mind he might tip.
Yeah. No, bro. But then you go through the whole situation when people be staring and all that,
and
bro.
They don't want to say nothing.
Bro.
We in Philly, so like it might be somebody, bro, who watch y'all podcast faithfully, right? And see y'all at the station and not say it. But it be looking like, oh shit, there go them niggas right there. Though.
Yeah.
Love Frank right there. Though. You one of them Jones. And you be looking like, damn, bro got an issue though. Whole time he really fuck with you, he can't say it. Because we in Philly where niggas be like, bro, I ain't dicky in them niggas. And it be like, bro, come show a nigga love, bro. That go a long way. You don't know what kind of day we having, bro. So we may be feeling like, man, is this shit for nothing? And then if somebody see it the gauge and be like, yo, I rock with your shit, that may give you the energy to be like, oh, I'm doing something right.
Exactly what it is.
You feel me? I'm doing something right. Let's get it.
But it's like I get both sides too, bro, because you do got dudes that hit you with the joint like, yeah, he seen me such and such, man, he a dick eater. You feel me? He a fan. You feel me, bro? And then make dudes not want to approach you because they think you're not approachable. You feel me? So it's like I get like this city crazy. Like, bro, since I started my joint on the gram and all that, like I got people that come up to me like, you mean pull over, all that. Yo, I want you to talk over my body when I die. But it's like, damn, I didn't know who it was. You pull the same type time. But then I got people that'll just be on the type time like they staring and don't want to say nothing. You mean? So
say something, let me know.
That makes sense, for sure.
No, real rap, bro.
So with Peach Snapple, did they ever pay you off that? You ever?
They just said, no, we built a relationship though.
Yeah,
we still building, so it's not. They didn't we didn't figure that part out yet, but we still building though. So shout out to them for sure.
Yeah, I feel like they can use that on their commercials. Like
for sure.
Did you think it was gonna get like that the way it did?
Off that line, that line blew up.
Cause you had the city grabbing Peach Snapples. I'm like, I ain't had one since I was a kid. Let me grab one of these jokes and throw me back in the flat.
And I'm gonna give you the beam, bro. Like when I made this song, like. I think I said that to be cool. Like, you feel me though? Like, some cool shit though.
Real rap.
Like, though, I think it was something that somebody might have had it in the studio that day, and then that became our whole life. Snapple became our life after that. From the Snapple apple to the raspberry joint. Like, that became our joint though. Like, that's our bop. So, shout out to Snapple for sure.
Get my man on the board over there. Something.
Yeah, for sure,
no bullshit.
Shout out to Snapple.
Real rap, man.
So when you left the Northeast and you went back uptown and you blew up, right? The people from Northeast like used to like, yo, you don't remember me? I used to go to school with you. You get that a lot.
For sure. Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Still showing love.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think it's one of those things, bro, where it's like.
Because they remember you like, hey, you should live up here. It's like you got a buzz over here.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. But that's why I always like in certain songs I mention Northeast because that was a green part of my life too. You feel
Man.
me? I don't really run from my joint. Like I'm gonna embrace my joint. Like if that's where I was at, that's where we was stugging at the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I take that. Like yo, I was in Northeast. It was icy to me. You feel me? Like,
People think Northeast is sweet too.
no, that
It
shit,
got some pockets.
That shit icy. Yeah, it's some pockets. I like that, bro. It's some pockets for sure.
Yeah.
For sure though.
Something else I want to hit on. I hear you rap about like as far as like your little sister dealing with nut dudes and stuff, and I feel like that's something else that we probably could be relatable with. You feel me? Do you feel like she's more receptive to like the game that you was giving her as far as like main man not? No,
No, she don't get it.
no, she don't get it.
She don't really understand it.
Do you think it's ever a point where she will get it though? Like, and how did that make you feel? Like just her not understanding it, cause like even with me, like I'll give my little sister game on certain things. You feel me, bro? And it's like I feel like she out.
Yeah, you gotta let them. Not to cut you off, bro.
You
I
good?
think you gotta let them. You gotta just let them live, bro. Cause
Yeah.
like with mine, I think like the more I tell her not to do it, she wanna do it.
Yeah,
You feel me? So
Yeah.
it's like a joint. Like, oh wait, he told me not to go with bro. I'm going with bro.
yeah,
I'm grown. I do what I want.
Yeah.
I think that now would be a joint where it's like now I just don't say nothing.
yeah,
Are you okay though?
Yeah.
I had to even
Yeah.
learn to just not
Play your
even
part
get-
differently. You're
Yeah,
playing
I
your
had to
part a
learn
little
to not
different.
even get in it if a nigga,
Yeah.
the nigga slapped the shit out of her. That ain't
Yeah.
really, you feel me? Like
Mhm.
as bad as you might want to go, it's like she'd be with that nigga tomorrow though, and you'd be booked.
yeah,
You feel me though?
Yeah.
Like, straight up though, I gotta say that though. From that point of view, I'm just speaking from my sister. I know like, bro, she'd be like, yo, this nigga just hit me, and you'll be all amped up, ready to go holler at him, and then you get there and she like, wait, you not about to do nothing to him like that? Da-da-da-da-da. And then they done flip the whole joint on you. And you
Yeah.
just there trying to help.
Yeah.
So imagine feeling like that when you really came to help and somebody saying
No,
that.
don't even tell me no more.
I don't even want to hear it no more. My mom the same way. When she go to show her husband, don't call me. That's the whole joint. Because y'all gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, no
Like,
doubt.
Straight up though.
no doubt.
I gotta say that.
Yeah,
And then the niggas ain't no good. You know how that shit go, bro. They antagonizing them. Talking, call your son, call your brother. They calling it. That bro, that shit be too much, bro. You ain't gonna be able to think straight.
yeah, no bullshit. I feel like my little sister is starting to listen more and be more receptive to it, because I think from me breaking it down to her, like it might be a situation where dudes might just try to deal with you to be because they know you my sister.
Exactly.
You feel me,
happened
bro?
A lot though, straight up. That happened a lot, bro. Where it's like, yo, nigga be talking to his folks, he like, man, you know, that's Cora's sister in the will.
Yeah,
Dang.
Nigga ain't
Cool.
even say her name, brother. Like she
Yeah.
got a name, bro. Outside of me, she got her own identity.
Yeah.
What you mean? That's Cora's sister in the will, but that's how niggas are.
I think that
That's funny to me, bro. Like these niggas crazy, bro. Would it be a joint like, oh, you know, I got Cora's sister in the will.
Yeah,
All right, yeah, bro. What's her name? No, that's Cora's sister though. Yeah, what's her name though, gang?
Yeah.
No, it's though, brother. Like, come
and I
on,
don't got
bro.
nothing against the LGBTQ community and none of that, bro. But I feel like that's a little homophobic. I feel like some dudes are mess with your another dude baby mom based off they don't even know shorty name.
Yeah, for
They like
real,
that's such
bro.
and such baby mom just because it's their
When they
baby
with her, they
mom.
thinking about you. Like, damn, this must be how bro feel though. when
Yeah,
you-
I think that's a little one. You feel me,
Fuck,
bro?
like, nigga, that shit ain't that deep, brother. Like,
That's
They
crazy.
gonna drive themselves crazy, straight up.
Yeah, and then after they do what they do, it's like, damn, I mess with such and such baby mom. You feel me?
For sure.
Like, damn,
Straight up. That
like this should
definitely
be
come with it.
crazy, bro. Real rap.
What's going on with the album? So, the 18th, you said?
Yeah, no, the 19th.
The
We dropping
19th.
the album, the 19th. We icy.
How many
It's
tracks?
called ARD. 16 tracks. 1 feature. We icy. Super icy. Humbug Jones.
You said it's art? That's the name?
Art. ARD.
Art.
Yeah, like art.
Mhm.
Yeah, like we're gonna leave it at that. Art. Like
Yeah.
one of them Jones.
Bet.
And we got a single dropping soon out of it?
Yeah.
It's in the tuck.
And the
Video?
I bet hell yeah, a bunch of content. We
Yeah.
gonna go content crazy. We going content crazy.
That's what's up, man.
Today's Sunday. I'm gonna let the Super Bowl have they joint. You feel me? I was gonna post about the album today, brother, but I'm like, no, we gonna do that shit tomorrow. And then what? That's tomorrow the 9th. All right, so tomorrow the 9th, it'll be 10 days
Yeah.
away. We can start the promo like that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Real quick, give me your top 5, man, in the city on the rap tip. I remember Reed was up here, man.
Yeah, Reed
and-
gave you some flowers.
Yeah, he gave you some
Oh, yeah,
flowers.
shout out to Reed.
Yeah.
Real
hell
rap.
yeah. dime on a rap tip.
Yeah.
Like, just niggas that's bars. Like, yo, they spitting.
You can give us new school and old school, or you could just, you mean, how you want?
Well, he said Joey Jahad. That's old school.
I wouldn't say that right now, but shout out to Had, though. My John just changed over time. It's nothing against him. You know how sometimes your taste could just change.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start with Vodka.
For sure.
Vodka. Shout out my man
sure.
Vodka. Straight up. I'm going to start number 1 with Vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Beans, you know he a legend, bro. So I start number 2, Beans. I throw Meek in there. That's number 3, where I'm at 3. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or I'm at Vodka, Beans, Meek. I'm gonna say this because when I was pulling up before I called my man, I was playing this Leaf Ward song. So I'm gonna add
Yeah, I was
Leaf
thinking
Ward.
about Leaf.
People forget about Leaf because he's been booked a little bit.
Yeah, but no, I it's this one song that's called "Deal with Death" that I be playing that joint back 1,000 times though. Like, I just felt this joint on there, and that song alone. I mean, of course he icy outside of that song, but that song alone is making me say he's number 4 right now. And I fuck with it that much.
Yeah.
And damn, on the 5th tip, I'm not gonna add myself. I think that's funny. You feel me? But I'm gonna say Odas Rada.
Right.
Because he got a joint that I fuck with. I only could go off what I've recently been listening to. And he got a joint that's called Strange Times. And that joint, like, we play that in the world and we're like, damn, bro, bake that joint. Like, you feel me though? Like, outside of anything else, I'm just saying that song and that tape that he just came up with, I fuck with that. So I'm gonna speak on that, like, just in this time. But I would say that though. I think they dope.
That's all bars too. Everyone there can spit.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think Tor dope too. You feel me? I ain't ashamed to say niggas' names, because I know I'm hot. So I know, like, bro, I'm a hot candle. Lighting another candle not gonna put my flame out.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm
no
that
doubt.
nigga, bro.
So it's at
Every
6.
account.
You gave an honorable mention.
Yeah, I just gave an honorable mention for Tor though. On the bars tip, I could say, like, no, bro. And then another honorable mention, I'll say Don Mill from Area F, Don Millie. I think that's his name, Don Miller. Him, he cold too. I actually fuck with one of his joints too though. Like, I think he's super sick too. So shout out to them though, bro.
Growing up, who's someone you like that inspired you or that you used to put on like?
Oh, I was super
before,
Drake.
like,
I was super Drake bull.
Yeah.
Comeback
You don't look
season.
like Drake.
I was comeback season. All of that though. 2006 and 7, I was on Drake though, bro. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
I was a pup. And then I was on Friday Night Lights with J. Cole.
Yeah.
Like, all of that shit, bro. I was on that. Like, bro, that's who I want. I remember I called my man Skanes. I'd be like, bro, yo, Drake just dropped, dog. Blah, 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 blah. Like, on one of those tips, though. Like, that was my John, bro. Like, I can never forget that, though. Like, no, you really fucked with homie. That was your John, though. Like, you feel me? And I still do, though. I still think he the iciest, though. You ask me. Like,
You think that'd be like your dream feature?
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that should have hit the lid for sure, bro.
Straight up.
No bullshit.
Yeah, super icy.
Drake, damn, that joint definitely hit the lid. Man, this is a great joint,
Yeah,
man.
appreciate you coming on, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, y'all. Straight up.
Real
Streets
quick.
to success.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Tell them where to find you at.
Oh, yeah, you already know what it is. Young79. On Instagram, it's KUR7947. What's my Twitter? KUR7947. YouTube, KUR. Just tap in. You feel me? But
Spotify.
Yeah, all of that. KUR. We icy. You feel
Apple
me?
Music.
Apple Music. All of that.
Tune in.
Straight up.
Listen, real quick too, Core. Get a youngins or anybody your age that possibly went through what you went through, and basically like some quick game on how they can overcome that shit, bro. Like some heartfelt shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I think it's keep pushing though, bro. I think you gotta keep pushing. And I know I said this at a show before, and I say it again. Like, I know it sounds cliche, but like my man who I came here, I keep referencing him because he started with me. I think bro seen me keep pushing, bro, to where that shit started to feel like we was doing it for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta say that though, bro. We don't hit the turnpike 1,000 nights. I'm talking about 1,000 nights though, literally though. Hit the turnpike though, where it's like we going up there with the hopes that something icy can happen, but then we going back down the turnpike with the feeling of
Defeat.
We just went through that shit.
Yeah, like, what the fuck
We just went through that the other day, you hear me?
just do that for, bro? Like,
No.
Then it's like, all right, bro, we going back up there. All right, back. Are we going cool? Da-da-da. And this my man. He rocking with me, bro, right or wrong. But after the 30th time, bro, when y'all go up there and nothing happened, your man John not gonna be as excited as it was on the second time because it's like, bro, we already went up there. I'm going with you, bro. But god damn, bro, we went 29 times, nothing happened. What the fuck we doing? To the point where you gotta put your John down and be like, bro, you know what? We ain't going back up that John, but we gonna keep pushing. We gotta find somewhere else to push.
Yeah.
You feel me though?
Pivot.
But you gotta pivot a little bit, but don't stop pushing though. I think that you can adjust and alter what you pushing, but don't stop pushing. You could change the John a little bit. Like you said, pivot was a good John. Like, you could pivot, just don't stop pushing, bro. And I think that that's where I'm at with it, where it's like, all right, bro, if the shit that we pushing on the turnpike not working, all right, let's get a turnpike a break road for a second. Let's go push on South Street. You feel me? On one of those tips. Let's figure something out, though. Let's figure another John out there, bro. Straight up, though. Like,
So no matter what, don't ever stop.
don't never stop, right? And then I think that I'm gonna say this: have more conversations with people, bro. You never know where it could lead to. You feel me? Because it's not about what you know; it's about who you know. They've been said that. People just act like that really don't mean nothing, but it is though.
But again, we're in Philly where it's too cool sometimes.
Everybody's too cool. They gotta, you gotta. I had to unlearn a lot of shit. Where back in the day, I see a nigga and I'd be like, oh shit, there go that nigga. Oh, man, damn, I fuck with him. I don't even know dick eating that nigga, bro. I'm with my folks. I ain't dick eating him. Now I got a joint, bro. I have no pride, no ego. Yo, what's up, brother? How you feeling? Yeah. I like your work a lot, though. Yeah, I go court, Young 79. Yep. Appreciate you too, bro. Much love and respect. Yeah. Cool. Enjoy your night too, bro. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Icy. Even if I ain't get your number, you grab nothing, I tapped in though.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that started the conversation, and that leads
He
to
might
John
catch
for
you
the
the next time.
conversation
Yep.
to be like, yo, no, that nigga spoke and he was icy. Versus, oh, that nigga looked familiar. Oh no, bro, that was the nigga that was in the corner that ain't speak. He was on
Was
some weird
staring
shit,
at
just
you.
kept staring at you. One of them joints. Versus, oh, bro, that was the nigga. He showed much love and respect though. That take you a long way though. Straight up though. You feel me though?
Yeah, no doubt.
I think who you can call is the biggest thing. Who you can call.
Yeah.
It's all about who you can call, bro.
Yeah.
That shit ain't really about like, yo, like what you know. You could be the smartest motherfucker. It's about who you can call.
No, that's
You
real.
feel me?
No,
though? 'Cause
real
you can
shit.
know, you could be super intelligent. It could be a dumbass motherfucker that just can get on the phone with somebody more powerful and they're gonna pass your joint.
That's
It's all
real.
about who you can get on the phone with. So the more allies you got, the more people, resources. They could be considered as allies, but like resources and shit like that, you gotta be able to have somebody you could get on the phone that could connect the dots. You have to. That's one. Two, it's all about who calling too.
Who knows you, not
Right.
just who you know.
Right, exactly though. Who calling? But then you gotta think, you can't just have anybody call. You feel me? Because just because this person can call don't mean that they icy.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like, it's, all right, me and you might be able to call the same people, but they may like you more than they like me.
Yeah,
But we
no
got their number
bullshit.
though, bro.
Yeah.
Me and you both got their number, but they don't really feel me like that. But they really fuck with you, and we trying to get something done for you. But you told me to call instead of him, and I called.
That's
They
what
like,
we
you
be
feel
talking
me?
bro,
though? That's
bro.
a real joint,
No,
bro.
we
We do
bro,
the same thing. No,
we do
Frank,
that
you
shit.
call them because they're gonna move more for you.
Yeah.
Right? And we know the same person.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
might look at me a different way.
Yeah.
And they look at him.
And that's
Be like,
okay.
bro, you got the complexion
Yeah.
for connection with him.
Yeah.
I got the complexion.
But it might even be on the reverse thing where it might not even. They might do more for me because I'm white.
Yeah.
Or if I'm being
Yeah.
honest, because they're trying to get me into their crowd.
Crowd, yeah.
No,
And-
no
and
meet
bullshit.
my people.
We seen
And
that
vice
a lot,
versa.
bro.
And that's okay, and I feel like all that is cool, long as it makes sense all together for y'all.
Yes.
Because it's y'all versus the world.
Right.
It's always us. You know what I mean? It's y'all versus the world, though.
Yeah,
So
no
you can't
bullshit.
let them infiltrate y'all joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Feel me,
doubt,
though?
no
As
doubt.
long as it makes sense to y'all, it don't really matter if they playing the game because it's like y'all know the game.
Because I might be more beneficial to them. They think that I'm more beneficial
hell yeah, for sure.
than Lil Con.
Yeah,
And they got the
exactly.
same skin
Yeah,
color.
exactly, yeah.
So it's like, nah, Frank, I'm going to move a little bit more for
Exactly,
Frank.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
vice versa.
Hell
Yeah.
And y'all play off that, and that's how y'all
Yeah.
get the win. It's like, bro, we don't,
we
y'all
trying-
brothers, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
shit.
we don't give a
It's
fuck
like,
about that
nigga,
shit,
we
bro.
both coming together anyway, so it
Yeah.
don't really matter.
We got it done regardless.
Yeah, exactly. We getting it done.
Yeah.
As long as we get the win, I don't really care about I don't care who shot the shot. As long as we get the win.
No fucking
I don't care
bullshit,
about
bro.
that, though, bro.
No
Straight
bullshit,
up,
bro.
though.
We
Bro, rap, though.
shit crazy.
I gotta say that straight up, though, bro.
I appreciate you
for
stopping
coming
by,
on, man.
This
Yeah,
shit,
straight up.
this shit
Bro,
crazy. We was eating cheat cheese
Yeah,
together. You feel
straight
me,
up,
bro?
that's fire, bro.
Then we
Yeah.
listening to
Yeah,
you, and
that's
then we
cool.
sitting down
Yeah.
and interviewing you. You
Appreciate
feel me,
that.
bro?
Straight up. I appreciate
Like this shit crazy. So appreciate
Thank
you
you,
for
bro.
stopping by, bro. This
Tune
shit was
in.
overdue.
Appreciate
Street
it.
success,
Street
man.
success.